See, I kept trying to build businesses so that I can make music. But the mistake wasn't the effort in the building. It was the direction. I was trying to earn permission to do the very thing that I already love to do. You think you know, but you have no idea. This is Late Bloomer Confessions, episode 11. Building what I should have been building this entire time. Now, if you are caught up in the series of my story, the first 10 episodes, it's like a season 1, sort of catching you up on who I am as an artist, sort of giving you a synopsis of my journey and what brought me up to the point that I'm at now. And if you are familiar, you understand the different avenues that I try to take to try to facilitate my ability to make music. Because of course now I'm grown and I have responsibilities. I have to pay the bills. And paying the bills takes priority over every other thing or hobby or activity that you enjoy doing. That takes a back seat to what you have to do as an adult, which is go to work, make an income, make sure your family has a roof over their head and food in the kitchen. And in doing so, I begin to prioritize, okay, I need to make money now. So therefore, if you understand the story, now I'm trying to go after all of these, side businesses and side hustles on top of doing my 9 to 5. As you know, real estate was one of the first hustles that I tried to pursued it, didn't really work out for whatever reason. Then enters trucking. It makes sense for me to try the trucking business, right? Because I am in the trucking business. I've been driving trucks for almost a decade now at that time. So yeah, it makes sense to stick with what I already know, right? Tried the trucking business. Boom, didn't work out. I had to make a shift in my thinking. I see the pattern now. I'm trying to do all of these things just to make music. I'm putting all of this time, effort, energy, and resources into doing all of these other things to do music. Why not put that same time, effort, energy, and resource into music? Why can't music be the business? Duh, stupid. You should have been investing in your gift the entire time instead of trying to wait and postpone the gift so that all of these other things could work in order for you to do the gift. You should have been doing the gift. And my gift was music. I was treating music like a reward instead of a responsibility. And that's where my mistake was. And that's where the epiphany happened. It didn't happen while I was doing all of those things. It happened after I failed all of those things and had to come to the realization later. You should have been doing this the entire time. So now enters the question. You know what to do now, but how do you do this? Throughout the years, what I was doing prior to now was, I do what 90% of other artists do. I make music, I put it out, I hope for the best. And if nothing happens, okay, I make some more music, put it out, hope for the best, hope something happens. And unfortunately, so many artists spend their entire careers doing this same cycle, this endless loop of creating and hoping, creating, hoping, creating, hoping, without any type of system or anything in place, to sort of, facilitate some sort of happening, and we didn't really have it's sort of, even to today, we don't really have a specific model. Before then, it was just, okay, get a record deal, right? That was the sign of, okay, I made it. Okay, there's success there. I got signed. But we know, if you understand the music industry, that's not the end all be all, because there's so many artists that get signed to record labels and get record deals and nothing comes of it. Those are the artists that you really don't hear too much about. Those are the artists that are, put my tinfoil hat on, those are the artists that are silenced. A lot of times they don't get the same notoriety or the same push as other artists that are successful. You hear the successful stories, you don't really hear the stories of the guys who were shelved and pushed to the side. So with that being said, there is no blueprint on how, no certified blueprint on how. So you just are left to figure it out. So what I'm doing, or what I was doing at the time, okay, I put my music out, nothing had happened. Okay, I need to figure something out. So I started, just like in real estate, I started to do research. I started taking courses, mentorships, trying different things that I thought would work for my music. I'm trying to figure it out, just like every other artist. Some artists, they break through, they figure it out. But a lot of us, we were just, left to fail, pick ourselves up, and hopefully we still have the energy. Some people fail and say, you know what, this music stuff is just a dream, man. And unfortunately, that was me for a long time. I would make music, nothing comes of it. All right, let's get back to work. Make music, nothing comes of it. All right, let's get back to work. And that was a cycle for me for years. Even after I had that session with, the Grammy Award winning engineer, that didn't mean that, okay, now that I have this session, now that I know this guy, I made it. No, that doesn't mean anything. That just means that, hey, you made a good connection, with a guy that knows how to mix and master Grammy Award winning songs. What does that mean for you? Nothing. You still have to build something. So, cycle of, making music, putting it out, nothing. Making music, putting it out, nothing. But then what I had to realize was the advantage that we have today is, and this just isn't for music, it's for anybody who wants to do anything or build anything. We are in the greatest time in technological advancement that we've ever been. Meaning that we have these little things called cell phones that have the internet on them, that no matter what we want to know, information is at our fingertips within seconds. No matter what you want to learn, there is information out there to be able to learn it. On top of that, we have this thing called social media. And what social media has done for us, especially within the music industry, is it has removed all the gatekeepers. It has removed all of the middlemen. So now what artists like myself are able to do is utilize social media to remove the middleman and go straight to my fans. I can now communicate with you one-on-one and build a relationship with you without having to go and have a multi-million-dollar record label do it for me. I can do it for myself. And on top of that, the year is 2026. We have had so many technological advances when it comes to AI that it makes it so much easier. It makes it simpler. Let me say that. Not easier, but it makes it so much more simple to get things done now. All of the being stuck trying to figure things out has been eliminated with the invention of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is only one. We have so many other different apps. We have apps that create images and videos, and apps that, create workflows for you and do research for you, and so many different things that, they edit videos for you and make clips for you. So many different things that AI has done for us. The invention of AI and the advancement of AI has done for us, along with social media, along with all of the information that is available for us, that at this point in time, brothers and sisters, there are no more excuses. If you want to do something, or if you want to build something, everything is laid out for you to be able to build it. Even though, I have to point this out, and this is very important, even though we have all of these advantages at our disposal, that does not remove the necessity for you to put in the work. That means being consistent. That means putting in the time and the effort and the energy to build something, and then not rushing the process, being patient. Now, what this means for me as an artist is Fable Angelo. I was able to, sift through so much of the noise out there, because it is a lot of noise. Don't get it confused. It is a lot of noise when you want to do something. Let's say you want to figure something out. I want to figure out how to, trade stocks. I want to figure out how to, build a construction business, or I want to figure out how to, run a trucking company. Whatever it is that you want to do, there are so many people that claim to be able to show you or teach you how to do it. You have to be able to sift through the noise and find the particular signals from the people that actually can help you at the level that you're at. And that's what I eventually had to figure out. Shout out to Troy Titley. Troy, he taught me how to efficiently and effectively use TikTok. Shout out to the people at Indiepreneur. They taught me how, and are still teaching me how, to build a business and structure, different stages and levels of your business in the music to really become a successful entrepreneur within the music business. And I was able to sift and actually figure it out. But here's the thing, I'm still building. I have not gotten it all figured out yet. I'm still in the beginning phases of what I believe is going to be something amazing for me. But at the same time, I'm still putting this thing together, y'all. What they say, jump out of the plane and put the parachute together while you're falling. That's exactly what I'm doing. And the difference now is I have a clear direction. I have a structure that I am building now. I have steps that I have had laid out for me thanks to my mentors and thanks to the people that, helped me to clear out all of the noise and gave me the correct signals, now I have a compass. Now I am able to, know exactly what I need to do when I need to do it. And also the big thing is I'm okay with learning in public and possibly failing in public, failing forward, making mistakes and doing it in front of you all. I have to be okay with doing that, and you as well. Whatever that gift is, whatever that thing is that you have potentially been pushing aside, waiting for the perfect time to do it, I am here to tell you now is the time for you to take action and build that business or build that movement, whatever it is you want to build. It is now time for you to focus on what you love to do. Where are you building on everything except for your gift? What if the thing that you love to do is the thing that you need to take seriously, not that side hustle chasing money? That's not what you love to do. That's not your passion. It's time for you to focus on your passion and build it publicly in front of everybody. Don't be afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to make mistakes in public anymore. And that's the thing. Now, it is up to you to decide whether you want to continue to push forward doing what you have been doing that hasn't been working, or are you going to refocus on the thing that you should have been focused on this entire time? And that is the lesson in today. If you enjoyed this content, I drop a new episode every single week. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Drop a comment. Let me know if this, touched you or, resonated with you. And if it did resonate with you and you would like to go further with me on this journey of becoming a late bloomer, I have an exclusive project only for the people who tap in with me. This is only for my late bloomer tribe. Nobody else has access to this. This is secret. This is exclusive. This is a members only project. It is a project that speaks about the importance of, understanding that it's never too late to recognize your gift and your purpose. And this is a statement or a story specifically portraying that. If this is something that interests you at all, this is something that piques your curiosity, there's a link in the description. Click the link, enter your information, you will get instant access to it. But that's it, guys. I'm building something right in front of you. And the beautiful thing about it is you are just as important as I am in this journey. But with that being said, thank you for being here. Until we meet again, I bid you farewell. God bless. I'm out.